We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Straight ahead, we've got a good on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Pittsburgh Steelers. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go from Pittsburgh. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Play action now with Rodgers. Forced out wide. Taking off.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
From the 23, here's second down and 9. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Third and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
Escaping to his left. Now he takes off. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
We managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, Rodgers. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Warren. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
On 3rd and 1, here's Rodgers. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on it? It's 1st and goal. Here's Warren. into the end zone. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Throwing is Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 29.
That's good.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Williams to throw on second down. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Third and 11. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Will be caught. It's DeAndre Swift. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. 2nd and 5. Williams. They'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Williams. They're called in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
First and goal, Chicago.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Here's a run with their tight end. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Manungai, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down. They'll run it and give it to the big guy. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Cole Kmet, touchdown Bears.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he forgoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
The kick is good. What a turn of events at the end of the half. They will take a 1-point lead into the locker room. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. Not much there, maybe a yard. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 27-yard line.
Now Williams. That's a short throw caught by Kmet. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 73 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
14, Steelers 6.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Oh, this ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. Off the play fake. Rodgers in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. T.J. Edwards in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, Rodgers. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 14.
Easy. To throw, it's Rogers. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by T.J. Edwards.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Here's Williams. To the left side, he's got Komet. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
We got Hornets! 12 Dilly! 12 Buddha! Patty! Yeah! Come.
On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. On the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Komet, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Ready, sir! Yes! Vegas!
They're going for it. Here's Williams. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz planned for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Montez Sweat there on the tackle.
On the pickup.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 6. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A pickup of 15 in the air. That's a Steeler 1st down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On play action, Rogers. He'll go right back to Smith. They look up again. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. No.
Rogers to throw. Open man is Smith. He's got him. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another.
Now Rogers. To the goal line and in. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown Steelers. Greg, how often do we say it's a 1-possession game? And that's a 2-part story. Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a 1-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here.
He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Duvernay on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. Luther Burden, the intended target. It's second down. They will run it over center with Swift. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. And even 30 yards.
A gain of 30. First down, Bears.
Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Patrick Queen on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the Steelers' 36-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here is second and 7. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago.
Got enough time, bro.
What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Steelers 14. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So the lead is 7 now here in this fourth quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's first down. Warren. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. Here's second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
They'll stick to the ground. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. An even 40 yards.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Tie game, Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
What's up? Yes, yes, yes,
Here's Williams now to throw. That's into the hands of Moore. It is 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Vegas, Vegas.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
He gets this complete to Burton. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Well, Mike, we're kind of looking at each other up here saying, do they have one more big play left in them? And they got it. When it's all said and done, it should more than likely turn out that that play is the game winner.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey, check 26.
The master of play action, Rodgers. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
88.
Play action now with Rodgers. And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there? So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. And right away, you can point to the turnover.